Nurse gang, I almost jumped out of my skin today, just 20 minutes ago, as I got off the airplane and I finished watching Patrick Clancy's testimony from today. It was coming in hot from the beginning. The defense was trying to put in perspective that Patrick had left Lindsey alone with these kids multiple times and she didn't hurt them. If she really wanted to hurt them, she could have hurt them. Then we said yesterday that there is no way this man met this doctor from New York, follow me now, and blissfully fell in love that quick. Like out of all places, he just decided 4 months later to go to New York. Yeah, I'm all for moving on with your life, but I knew that he knew that woman already. Smoking motherfucking gun. Okay, here we go. Before we get into that, there's a few inconsistencies in Patrick's testimony and the prosecutor messed up. Okay, here we go. So, day one, he said that his wife was complaining of insomnia, but he never actually saw her not being able to sleep. That she told him, you know what, I think I want you to go sleep downstairs. Let's sleep separate. That'll help me better with sleep. So he never actually seen her with insomnia. Said he never witnessed it. Today, he says, yes, she was sleep deprived. Follow me now. He said, yeah, he witnessed her being sleep deprived. Okay, boom. He said, the prosecutor said yesterday that Lindsey was Googling suicide, ways to commit suicide. Asked him, did he do those Google searches? And he said, no, I would have no reason to look up suicide. So they're like, it was Lindsey. She already was looking up kill, ways to kill, etc., etc. The defense smoked the prosecutor's ass today because he asked this man, do you follow some country star, his music, Tom something something. I can't think of the name. Don't kill me. Tom something something. He said, yes. Said, did you search up his music? He said, yeah, I searched it up because I like to hear his music. He pulled up a whole chart. He said, you like to hear his music because he was a good country star. He said, yeah, it was. Said, why was? Said, because he killed himself. He said, oh. He said, okay. He said, you're a tech guy. You know what hyperlinks are, right? He said, you searched him up in Wikipedia. And when you click, he had the whole search history. And when you clicked on his Wikipedia, a hyperlink went to how he killed himself, the way he did it, blah, blah, blah. So the suicide searches was the motherfucking husband. It wasn't even Lindsey. Prosecution, get on your shit, because they smoked you. And you said they went on a massage and dinner. That didn't happen either. Okay. Now, he said day one, he didn't know how many pills were in the bottle, how much, was going on with the medication because he wasn't watching if she was taking the medication or not. He said today that she was always compliant with meds. Inconsistency. He dropped her off at Women and Infants and then he went skiing with Dawson. She called him and said, you got to come pick me up. You got to talk to these doctors. They said this ain't for me. He was out there skiing with his son. Didn't want to go get her. He was tired of Lindsey. All right. In the defense's opening statement, they tried to bury the nurse practitioner, Gelada, by saying that Rhode Island called her trying to reconcile the meds, and she didn't respond back. Husband says today never happened. They never called that MP, okay? On the med list, when they put it up there, Lindsey said she wrote out all her meds, said that she's been doing that she had intrusive thoughts, but every night said slept well, slept well, slept well. Thought she had insomnia. She was only taking 5 milligrams in Seroquel. That's all she was taking. 5 milligrams of diazepam and she was taking Seroquel. She had all the meds written down there. She had books scattered around when good moms have bad thoughts. Another book scattered. Postpartum, anxiety or something like that. He was trying to say that Lindsey was left home with the kids because Patrick, who had been working from home, suddenly took a trip in November of 2022. And guess where he went? New York. Ain't that where the doctor from? Lindsey Clancy planned to kill those motherfucking kids because her husband was cheating. Let's take a look at it.
Yeah. Okay. In January, as time went by, Do you recall that she would actually continue to take notes of her medications that she was taking, right?
That sounds like something Lindsey would do.
Kept a diary or a little log, right?
Yep.
I'm approaching you, sir, with this and asking if you can identify this.
Yes.
And when you say yes, and I'll put it on the little screen, what is it?
It's the dosage of medication that she took and how she's feeling.
So this is kind of like a little medical diary that she was keeping.
Yeah.
For example, here you see on that 5 milligrams Valium, 200 Seroquel, slept well, horrible thoughts in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And did she at some point, I think the DA had asked you, I'm going to offer this, Your Honor, if I may.
Any objection?
No.
That may be admitted.
Thank you. There was an occasion where she told you, in the presence of her mother, that she was having horrible thoughts, right?
Right.
And you told us about that yesterday. And it was quite an emotional thing for her to do that, right?
Right.
After that time frame, you continued on. You were working in the basement, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say basement. It was a finished place, right?
Finished basement, yeah.
And that was where you worked on a regular basis. Is that right?
Yeah.
Would that be a 40-hour week or longer?
It varied, but yeah, roughly 40 hours.
And I know it was maybe COVID, tail end of COVID, but one of the other reasons that you did that was so you could be home and help out. Is that right?
Yeah, I worked from home since 2018.
Okay.
But yeah, I built an office down there.
So you were always there.
Yeah.
Not always, but you were down there when you would work.
When I wasn't traveling, yeah, I was there.
Okay. So when would you travel? Tell us about that.
I really didn't travel actually much during COVID, just towards the end and once in November.
November of what year?
2022.
November of 2022.
But before that, I traveled extensively.
Well, let's look at November of 2022. November of 2022 is a month before she was telling you and her mother that she was having thoughts about hurting the children, right?
Right.
It's November of 2022, and you traveled. Where did you travel to?
New York.
And how long were you there, sir?
2 nights.
Wow.
And who took care of the kids?
Wow.
Lindsey.